So here we go in the conversion section of the test. This is probably, for the long haul, this is the most important section of the test because this comes up again a lot later in the year. Alright, so we start with 25 decigrams. Now you know immediately, without even thinking about it, that the unit that you see here has to go down at the bottom. So you're going to put a ratio and put that unit on the bottom. Then on the top, you're going to put what you're looking for, which is grams. Now at the top, you notice that 1 gram is 10 decigrams. So it says one thing is 10 decithings, but things can be either grams or meters or liters. So 1 gram is 10 decigrams. Now does that mean you would multiply or would you divide by 10? Think about it. So you got 25 times 1 on top. It's like being over 1 on the bottom. So it's like over 1 there. So 25 times 1, then divide by 10 is 2.5 grams. Did you notice that this was a one-step problem? You would know that there's one step because there's a plain gram right here. If there wasn't a plain gram, it'd be 2 steps. For example, down here where it says centigrams and kilograms, that'd be 2 steps. All right, second question. You've got 15 grams. What do you know immediately? What goes on the bottom? Grams. And on the top would be kilograms. Okay, now you look up here, you see a kilogram is 1,000 grams. And you know that kilograms are bigger than grams, so I've been telling you to put 1 with the bigger thing, and then to 1,000 grams. So again, the 1,000's on the bottom, the 15's on the top, so it's 15 divided by 1,000, which is 0.015 kilograms. The grams cancel, the unit that you have left, kilograms. That's what you wanted. All right, now we're going the other way. You got 45 kilograms. What goes on the bottom? Oops. And on the top, you're going to put grams because that's what you're looking for. So which was bigger? The kilogram was. So you put 1 here, 1,000 there, and that's 45,000 grams. Now we've come to a problem that doesn't have a plain unit. See, there's no plain grams. So if that's the case, go to the plain unit first to go from centigrams to grams, and then go from the plain unit to kilograms. So you got 250,000. The unit is centigrams. So what goes on the bottom? You don't have to think about it. Automatically, centigrams. What goes on the top? Well, if you don't think about this bridge, you'll put kilograms on top. You could do that if you know the relationship between kilograms and centigrams, but I didn't ask you to know that, and I didn't list it up at the top. So I'd put grams here, go to the base unit. Which is bigger, a gram or a centigram? And how many, so 1 gram is how many centigrams? See right here? 100. Okay, then whatever's here, again, goes on the bottom. And you know what you're looking for on top, so you put kilograms there. Go up here. The kilo thing is how many things? So the kilo thing is 1,000 grams. Alright, and then if you do the math, it's 250,000 times 1 times 1. You write down what that equals, and then divide by 100 and divide again by 1,000. So your final answer on that one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2.5. I moved the decimal to the left 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the unit would be kilograms. I see these grams cancel. This one, is this a one step or a two step? All right, so it looks like it'd be two steps. So 525 centimeters on the bottom. You're going to get rid of centimeters, so you're going to put it down here on the top. You're going to go from centimeters to meters. And then from meters over to decimeters. So put meters here. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. What goes on the bottom without even thinking about it? Meters and decimeters. Which is bigger? In the decimeters, let's see, 1 meter is how many decimeters? Looks like there's 10 of them. So we're looking at centimeters cancel, meters cancel, 52.5 decimeters. All right, next one. So it's you got 525 times 10. Then take that answer and divide by 100. You get 52.5. Be sure you do that on your own to make sure you understand it. Okay, so 15 decimeters. One step or two? No plane meters, so it's 2. So decimeters here, meters here, going to the plane meters. Which is bigger? 1 meter, let's see, 10 decimeters. Now what goes on the bottom, automatic. On the top, you're looking for centimeters, which is bigger. Up at the top, 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So now you have 15 times 1 times 100, then divide by 10, equals 150. Again, be sure you do the math on your calculator so you don't make a mistake when you punch it in. All right, now the last question, one step or two? Kind of looks like a one step because we know this one doesn't have the millis and decis in it, but you know the relationship between weeks and days kind of off the top of your head, I think. So 25 days, what goes on the bottom without even thinking about it? And on the top you put weeks. Now do you know how many weeks, what's the relationship is between days and weeks? Which is bigger? So 1 week. 1 week is 7 days. So if you do the math, you've got 25 times 1, and then divide that answer by 7. And 3.57. And the unit would be weeks, because days have canceled. So that's the end of the conversion problem section. And the retest will be on Thursday for those of you who need to do this.